and welcome to Cagayan de Oro City. In this video, we will be introducing to you the many architectural masterpieces of the city of Golden Friendship. From churches to schools and even houses, Cagayan de Oro City is home to many of Mindanao's beautiful architectural design. Let us not also embrace its beauty, but also embrace the history behind the buildings. So what are you waiting for? Keep on watching so that you can see what Cagayan de Oro has to offer.
Architecture is a visual art.
And the building speaks for itself. Hi, I am Ken Marvin Kabuday.
And I am Leslie Don Bulala. Come,
join us
as we explore the city of Golden Friendship, Cagayan de Oro City. Now we have our first stop.
The San Agustin Metropolitan Cathedral, located near the Cagayan de Oro City Hall.
The St. Augustine Metropolitan Cathedral is a Roman Catholic cathedral located in Cagayan de Oro City, Philippines. During its early history, it was believed that the first church structure built in the present-day Cagayan de Oro was erected in 1624 by the Augustinian Recollects under the leadership of Father Agustin de San Pedro. The church was frequently attacked and razed to the ground by soldiers from the non-Christian areas of Mindanao. After the incident, the church was rebuilt with wood and other light materials until it was again burned in 1778. In 1942, during the Second World War, the Church of Cagayan de Oro was bombed. Soon after the war, the construction of the present cathedral structure was started. It was not specified when the current neo-Gothic cathedral was completed. James T.G. Hayes S.J., an American missionary who later became the city's archbishop, who rebuilt the church after it was completely destroyed during World War II in 1945. What's unique with this Gothic architecture is that the pictures depicted on the windows can only be seen if you are inside the church.
While these glass windows are found in many places of worship, they are particularly prevalent in Gothic cathedrals. For such, the St. Augustine Metropolitan Cathedral, located near the heart of the city of the Cagayan de Oro. Featuring meticulously cut colored glasses, these kaleidoscope windows, which are typically either tall and arched or round windows, are larger than those found in other types of churches. This allowed them to let in more dazzling light during sunlight. Next up, we have the pointed arches. A primary feature of many religious structures, ample archways can be found in most Gothic churches and cathedrals. Rather than the wide, rounded arches characteristic of the Romanesque buildings, however, architects working in Gothic style adapted a tall and thin pointed arches found in most of the Islamic architecture.
Hi guys, I am Gwen and we are now at our second stop, where
Modern architecture is evident. We are now at University of Science and Technology of Southern Philippines, Cagayan de Oro. USTP Buildings is a modern architecture inspired, designed by architect Ray Galua. The majority of the building's structure were about verticality and horizontality. Looking on its architectural design, we can see the minimalist design where it uses simple design elements, without ornamentation or decoration. Its windows is also inspired by modern architecture. The windows used in this modern building is reflective glazed glass with anodized aluminum framing.
Hello everyone, I am Riza May Hitosis and we are here at Pearlmont Hotel. Come on, let's go and let's take a look at its structure. Pearlmont Hotel is an example of local Rococo design here in Cagayan de Oro. Pearlmont Hotel is excellently located just a stone throw away from Lamcatkay, Cagayan de Oro City. Pearlmont Hotel also strikes a distinctive appeal with a mixture of its contemporary and classic tradition, laid-back interior design and furnishings, which will definitely make your stay a very memorable one. Pearlmont Hotel elaborate curves and shells, scrolls, ornament shaped like shells and plants, an entire room being oval in shape. Patterns were intricate and details delicate. It was a new preference for pastel colors. Pink was used on the outside of the buildings. The pastel colors emphasized the lightness and healthiness of the era, keeping the theme of the joyful. The elaborate decoration was another characteristic of the Rococo style. The use of gold was especially prominent, helping to add clarity, harmony, sophistication, and a level of luxury to pastel colors.
And that's it for our city tour. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Ken Marvin Kabudoy saying, God bless, be blessed, and be a blessing. Good day, everyone.
Architecture has stood as a representation of society reflected on the values, successes, and eventual downfall of civilization over time. From the monumental structures to the residences and buildings that make up the fabric of a city, we may able to learn about who are the people inhabited the place before our time. To create the physical environment in which people live is one of the reasons why architecture exists. But architecture is not just about building, but it is part of our culture. Architecture stands as a representation of how we see ourselves and as well as how we see the world.